Hey folks, Pastor Nate here once again. So today I want to talk to you about forgiveness. And I want to talk to you about being able to forgive other people for the things that they've done that has caused you pain and hurt and anguish, in the same way that we have been forgiven by God for our sin. None of us deserve God's forgiveness, yet his word says, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. And think about this. When Christ died on the cross, he was at his worst pain, his worst anguish. He had been whipped and beaten, as we know. He had had his beard pulled out. He had a crown of thorns thrust on his head. He'd been spit on. He'd been punched. And on top of all of that, he was nailed to a cross, and it was an excruciating pain. And in the midst of that pain, at his worst point, he said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And he taught us in the same way that we should forgive others when he taught us how to pray in what we call the Lord's Prayer. In Luke chapter 11, listen to this in verse 4, he says, forgive us our sins, for we also forgive everyone who is indebted to us. Passion Translation says it this way: forgive us for our wrongs, even as in the same way we forgive those who have wronged us. All of us have been wronged. Let's face it. And in some ways, there have been those that have done things to us that is just extremely painful, and it hurts. But the way we get free from that is to forgive. Oh, come on. And here's the thing. We don't forgive, if you will, so that we can get God's forgiveness. Oh, no. It's just the opposite. Because we've been forgiven by him, we can now, because we have forgiveness, because we were given forgiveness, now we can give that forgiveness. We can give that grace. We can give that mercy. Not because they deserve it. Oh, come on. In the same way, we didn't deserve God's forgiveness, but he gave it to us. And so we now can turn and forgive others. Amen. This is Pastor Nate saying until next time, be blessed.